Hello, today I want to talk about silence. This morning I published an article on X, Twitter, in which I express specific meditation, and I referred to Elijah and Elijah's meditation, and Elijah heard the subtle voice of God in silence after the storm and earthquake, and this is a meditation, and we can encounter to God through silence. We can observe or meditate who God is through silence. And we have to be quiet when we meditate, when we pray to God. So, but yeah, we know uh, it is so difficult to be quiet when we meditate. Various notion, anxiety, conceptual ideas come to our mind, and we cannot stop our thinking. We cannot focus on our prayer, meditation. So it is so difficult to be quiet when we meditate. So I'm a schizophrenic person. I have various symptoms in this illness, and my schizophrenia causes various imagination and anxiety and uncomfortableness. Sometimes I cannot stop my thinking. I want to stop my overthinking, but my mind let me think unnecessary things in my life, and yeah, and I sometimes am confused with my mind. I am confused with myself. But we cannot separate from ourselves because we are ourselves. We possess ourselves. We possess our ego. We cannot detach from our ego. So, but we can ease our egoism. Ego and egoism are different. So, but silence matter for our contemplation. Our contemplation is our egoism. Our contemplation leads us into selflessness. We can express selflessness. The selflessness is silence. Yeah, we can be in silence. We can be quiet through meditation. So, so as I say, it is so difficult to be quiet when we meditate. How do we be quiet? So, and yeah, recently I started Thomas Merton's journal. His journal let me know how difficult it is to be quiet in a cell of monastery. So we can easily imagine how quiet or how calm it is in monastery. But the monks experiences various noisy ideas, anxiety, uncomfortableness when they do their routines. They carry out their routine, they maintain their life to be quiet, but they cannot detach from their noisy mind. Various notion, ideas, or obligation occupy their mind, and they cannot forget themselves as they ponder various unnecessary things in their life. So Thomas Merton won't stop his writing. He disliked to write his autobiography, but his director led him to write things. Thomas Merton felt it is a little bit noisy. He wanted to be in quiet. He wanted to absorb contemplation, pray, meditation. But he understood God leads him into various noisy environment. So it is God's will to let him to do something, noisy thing, tasks. So, but our tasks can help cultivate our meditation. I am a schizophrenic person, and when I was young, I relied on my mother. And my mother was an office worker and so busy. But when I was trembling with very strong anxiety, I frequently called her. I make a phone call to her, and but she was so busy and upset with my phone call. So, but lately she explained me, and her business, her tasks, help her to forget my phone call or my concerns. She can concentrate on her work, and that let her forget other various unnecessary concerns. And her business save her, even if it is temporary. So our tasks can help to forget ourselves, forget our anxiety, and all those events can lead us into contemplation if we were Christian. And so, of course, sometimes those events makes us confused. We cannot carry out our routine properly. We cannot stop our various concerns or schedules, even when we process our tasks. But so Thomas Merton explained how God will surpass our speculation, our planning schedule. God is beyond everything, as you know, and we so we often are confused with various daily tasks, but those negative factors can be a contemplation. We don't need ourselves. So I'm sorry. We don't need to lead ourselves by ourselves. We cannot control ourselves. We cannot control our thinking, emotion, feeling, but God can do that. And our lives are just a transit. Our lives are just temporary. We are just a traveler on this world. Our old theology, our old meditation, contemplation are just transit. We are just dust on the ground. And so, if we contemplate how small we are, we can detach from our egoism, not ego. We possess ourselves, but we can forget our strong desire, and we experience silence. So, we need to trust in Him And but we don't need to control ourselves. We just believe in Him, trust in Him, and that's all. And the only thing, the only thing we can do is just trust in Him and forget other concern. And this is silence. This is a meditation. We have various trouble, problem, challenges, anxiety, or depression, psychological depression, or illness, sadness. But it's okay. Buddhists wisely describe our lives as a sadness, sorrow, illness. We are all patient in specific sickness, but it's okay. God will lead us to in a proper way, and we just trust in Him, and trusty matter for us. We can trust in Him, and when we throughout ourselves to Him, we can express silence in Him. God is silence. The silence is meditation. Thank you for watching.